This is Dave and Kyrie, and if you're interested in learning Latin or ancient Greek, please look in the description for information on how to contact me. Would love to help you along that journey with tutoring, and if you have some time in your nights and weekends. I wanted to do a breakup poem since we've been doing these charming little Catullus love poems about how many kisses and blah blah blah, right? How about some more sort of deeper emotional, the opposite feeling that comes with love. So here we have a poem, Miser Catulle, and this is written in what's known as a limping iambic, a limping iamb. I don't, I feel a little bit, the way it basically goes is it's a little bit like, you know what an iamb is if you've listened to Shakespeare's sonnets, like shall I compare thee to a summer's day, right? That's iambic pentameter, where you have five iambs. Here you have five iambs followed by a deliberately meter breaking final foot of the poem. So it's, just to give miser catulle des sinas ineptire. So all of a sudden you have this long syllable at the end that kind of breaks the meter, and every line is supposed to be that way. So it's deliberately a bit of a disconcerting meter, and perhaps that's why it was chosen for this poem, which is about a breakup, as the English title there. Probably shouldn't have shown the English title, but that's fine. Why don't we just kind of read through it and then translate? So, miser catulle des sinas ineptire, et quod vides perisse perditum ducas. Okay, I'm not going to read through the whole poem at once. It's a little bit too long for that. But we'll just translate this first sentence first here. So, poor Catullus, all right, desinas ineptire, stop playing the fool. Okay. Et quod vides perisse, and that which you see to have perished, okay, perisse is a perfect infinitive, perditum ducas, consider it lost. Fulsere quondam candidi tibi soles, cum tabasco puella ducebat, amata nobis quantum amabitur nulla. Okay. These three lines here. First of all, the word fulsere, this is a poetic version of fulserunt. You probably, if you see enough poetry, if you do enough poetry in Latin, you're used to the idea that the third person plural perfect tense will end up looking like this instead of the way it's supposed to look in prose, right? Which would be fulserunt. But anyway, so something shown or has shown, shone, right? And what is it? Well, it's these candidi soles, so bright suns, quondam, once, fulserunt, shone, tibi, upon you, right? Cum venti tabas quo puella ducebat, when you would go, quo, to where, puella ducebat, to where the girl was leading. Amata nobis quantum amabitur nulla, of the girl beloved by us, nobis, quantum amabitur nulla, as much as no girl will be loved, or no one will be loved, nulla. It's got to be a woman, a feminine, right? Nulla. Ibi illa multa cum iocosa fiebant, quae tu volebas nec puella nolebat, fulsere vere candidi tibi soles. So, three more lines here. There, or then, ibi, okay, probably then is a little bit better. Then, those many yokosa, playful things, when those many playful, so the cum is when, right? So then when those many playful things were happening, fiebant. Why tu volebas, which you wanted, nec puella nolebat, nor did the girl not want them. Fulsere vere candidi tibi soles, true, a bit repetitive, right? Truly, vere, the bright suns shone upon you. Nunc iam mila non volt tu quoque impotens noli, nec quae fugit sectare, nec miser vive, sed obstinata mente perfer obdura. Okay, probably getting the meter wrong. Don't get too much on my case. Leave a nasty comment if you want. But anyway, nunc iam illa non volt. Okay, so I'm not sure if that's supposed to be that way, or maybe this is a poetic form to say volt instead of volt, which is V-U-L-T, which is to he, she, or it wants. But either way, it means that. So it says, now already illa, she, does not want. So before we saw how the girl didn't not want, nec nolebat. Now we see now, however, or now already, she does not want. Okay? Tu quoque impotens noli, okay, you also, being powerless, and this is a command, don't want or stop wanting, right? Nec, and so the word nec we're going to see a couple times here. It means and not, or neither nor when you pair it with another one, right? So nec quae fugit sectare, and do not sectare, do not chase after quae fugit, her who flees. Okay, nec miser vive, nor, and also don't just live, sadly or miserably. Okay, sed obstinatamente perfer obdura. Okay, but with steadfast mind. Okay, obstinatamente perfer. Kind of hold up. Okay, obdura, endure. Vale puella. So now he starts, his jilted boyfriend kind of behaving like a psycho, because now he starts saying nasty things to her. But he says, Vale puella, goodbye, girl. Yam Catullus obdura. Now Catullus he is being strong. He is enduring. Okay. Nec te requiret. He will not seek you. Okay. Nec rogabit invitam. Nor will he ask you, you being unwilling, at tu dolebis, but you'll be sorry. you will feel pain, okay, cum rogaberis nulla, when you are asked by no one, right? Or when you're asked out, I guess, by no one. Scelesta, wicked girl, vitae, curses upon you, or something like that, okay? Good riddance, maybe, I don't know. Quae tibi manet vita. What life remains for you? Don't say things like this to people who break up with you, okay? This is just psychotic. Quis nunc te adibit. Who will now go to you? Cui videberis bella. To whom will you seem beautiful, right? Videberis is the future tense, second person singular of a passive of video videre. In the passive, video is to seem, to see in the active, seem in the past. So to whom will you seem beautiful? Quem nunc amabis, whom will you love now? Okay. Cuius esse diceris, whose will you be said to be? Quem basiabis, whom will you kiss? Cui labella mordebis, whose lips will you bite? But finally, at tu Catulle, destinatus obdura. But you, Catullus, steadfast endure. Okay, so there you have it. Breakup poem, straight from ancient Rome, from one of its most famous writers of love poems, Catullus. So hope you enjoyed it. If you're interested, like I said before, in Latin or ancient Greek, contact me. Look in the description. Give me a like. Leave a comment if you think that I'm terrible at reading the meter, which, yeah, with this meter, I'm pretty bad, I think. I think I'm better with the Hendecaslavic. I think I'm a lot better with the epic poetry, though, which we'll do some of at some point here. I think we're going to go back to some Greek and eventually. But anyway, have a great day and voila.